Hello and welcome. You're watching Markets Today. I'm Sakshi Batra, and this is where we discuss everything about the stock market's opening action. Where are the gains and losses being seen, and what can you really expect from the day's trade as well? Well, after yesterday's sharp returns that we've seen on the markets, a bounce back that we saw after a 2 day losing streak, again the markets have opened on a lower note, and that is because of the weak global cues. Overnight, we saw the U.S. markets, especially Nasdaq, slipping 2% in trade, slipping to almost December 2022 lows ahead of the IT earnings in anticipation of weaker earnings coming thereabout. And of course, the tensions rising ahead of the US Fed aggressive rate hikes coming in going forward from here. So, yet again, we did see lower action on the stock markets. And in today's trading session, the markets, in fact, opened on a lower note with the Nifty giving up 17,100 mark right at the opening trade as well. The Sensex also slipping almost 400 points in the initial trading action too. Now, if you look at some of the key highlights for the markets in today's opening action, you will be able to see that the markets, especially the Nifty pack, if you see all the sectors of the Nifty 50 are down in the red, with sharp declines coming in for the IT pack, 1.5% downtick right there. Metals are down, pharma is down in trade. Sharply over 1%. Rest, most of the sectors, including banks, realty, are down by almost 0.5% in trade. The auto index, which rose up quite sharply yesterday, is also down by almost 1.3% in trade right now. Now, when you talk about the specific stocks on the Nifty pack, there are 47 declines versus 3 advances. So, most of the stocks, the market breadth is also favoring the declines at the point in time. Now, look at the top losers at this point in time after the earnings. It is Bajaj Finance, which is down almost 5% in trade. Bajaj Finserv is down 2.5% in trade. Tata Consumer Products, Wipro, Ultratech Cement, all of them down by under 2%. Talk about the gainers on the other hand. You do have some of the power majors like NTPC up in trade. Reliance Industries is in focus right now. The stock is up over 1%, bucking the trend in an otherwise weak market and providing some kind of a stemming of the losses right there. Hero Motocorp, Kotak Mahindra Bank also up in trade about 0.1% higher in the initial trading action as well. Now let's focus on some of the other stocks and the news that you need to be focused on. Bajaj Finance is definitely reacting on its earnings. The net profit came in at 2419 crore rupees, lower than the last year same quarter results, including the profit of 1346 crore rupees. The income, however, has risen to 8630 crore rupees versus last year. Gross NPAs remains quite subdued, so that's a positive. The net NPAs have also come down at 0.68% on a Q-on-Q basis. The company has also recommended a dividend of 20 rupees per share as well. But the dent on profitability is definitely not something that the street has liked. Look at macro tech developers, another stock that's in focus today. The net profit is up 72.4%. That stock should be up in focus today. Margins are up, and also EBITDA, that is the operating profit, is also up in trades today. Apart from this, you have Mahindra Logistics, where net profit jumped 107% to 11.68 crores. Good numbers coming in there for Mahindra Logistics on a Q-on-Q basis. Keep that in mind too. Tata Coffee isn't going to be in focus. The consolidated numbers show that revenue is up 4.3%. However, the net profit has slipped 33%. There could be some decline on the stock today. Look at United Breweries. That stock is in focus today. Q4 FY22 consolidated year-on-year numbers show that revenue is up 1.3%. However, EBITDA and EBITDA margin have slightly slipped as well. The net profit has slipped by 83.2% at 163.4 crore rupees. It recorded an impairment loss as well of 68.8 crores on property, plant, and equipment and goodwill as well. So those are the stocks that you need to keep in mind on the back of the earnings that have been reported. Reliance Industries, particularly, is in focus because Reliance and TASEES will now enter into a joint venture to construct and operate a Chokar Akali ethylene dichloride plant and production facility. The total investment will be $2 billion. So keep that stock in mind. Wipro is in focus because the company has signed a definitive agreement to acquire US based Rising Intermediate Holdings as well. Infosys is in focus. The company has collaborated with Nu Skin to scale up the business model and social commerce based capabilities as well. So these are some of the stocks that are in focus in today's trading session. Of course, the whole lot of focus will be on the earnings that will be reported in today's trading session. As again, we will have a whole host of earnings, especially HUL from the large cap space from the FMCG pack will be in focus in today's trading session right ahead of its earnings too. Now there is an expectation of better earnings coming through, but there's divided opinion coming in on the experts front as far as the profit after tax is concerned. Some brokerages expect mid-single digit decline in profit. The decline, however, could be attributed to the slide in rural and urban demand due to inflationary pressures. So keep that in mind, and we will have to see what kind of an impact have we really seen of the Ukraine-Russia crisis and the commodity prices going up on the FMCG pack. So keep that stock also in mind. Going forward from here, of course, volatility is the name of the game. It is going to be the expiry day tomorrow. So right ahead of expiry, you could expect a very, very volatile session yet again in today's trading session. We leave you at that, but a whole lot of coverage on markets and on business front will be coming up. So do stay tuned on to Business Today.